I'll show you how to go from this to Alright, start by stripping the door panel. On all Chevys, they're essentially the same. There are little things holding it in, and I'll show you how to pry those free. And there's usually 2 screws here. You got to take those out. On the Chevy, we've got 2 here and 2 here on the truck. So, first things first, we'll start by taking this bezel off. I come in here with a little hook, and usually there's a little thing. Oh, and there is right there. So you just take it, pull it off like so, and try not to get hit in the eye. Alright, now that that's off, we've got a 10 mil bolt here, so you can spin it free by hand, this one and that one. Alright, once those are out, you can just pull it like this, keep the bolts in there, or if you have a magnet, you can pull them out, but I just leave them in there. Alright, now underneath this handle here, we've got this thing here, just like so. And since we're in here, we'll get this one just like so. We'll spin that bolt out, that bolt out. And it looks like that one's missing, but that one would come out too. Okay, this bolt isn't playing nice, and I don't want to lose it since that was already missing one. So it's loose. Now I'm just going to take a magnet, grab it in like that. Alright, now this bezel I take off here, I use a plastic thing just because I don't like to jar the plastic, but like you could pretty much use anything. Like so. Okay, then it's got this clip down here. And this guy right here. Alright, now it's time to get the whole panel off. Usually you just look for like a weak spot where it's not super tight. You can get in there with like a flathead or a pry. You just got to be careful not to jar the paint. Like this, you just get in there, but I like to go like this. Take this tool, which has got a nice like hook on it. Get behind there, grab it, get it free, and then, oh fuck. Ah, there we go. And we'll take this off. Now you just get in here with this again. There we are. And over here for this mechanism, you just come in, pry that little thing off like that. Alright, and then come straight up with it. Perfect. Now, depending on what you're doing, you can leave this hang, but I'm doing new speakers today and I'm soundproofing. So, I'll take this whole thing out of the way, spin it like so, and you'll see okay, so for this thing here, you'll see it has 2 tabs. So I just press this in, push, push, or if you have needle nose, just clamp that together. And once those squeeze, it comes through that hole and you can pull it away. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is take this bolt up top. And it is, oh, not a 7 mil, it's an 8 mil. Okay, scratch that, it is a 7 millimeter. I just grabbed the wrong one and I thought it was 7, so spin that out. Alright, so if you live in an area with a Home Depot, this is a similar product to what I'm using in this video that you can use. Depending on where you are in the world, there's probably even other brands. It's a beautiful thing, and it sticks to the door, so this is a nice conversion. The stuff I'm using, you'll see in a minute here, I had left over from doing a window, but it's basically the same stuff. And the price was the same. It was about $16, $17 a roll. But I had it left over and I didn't want to spend the 20 bucks, so that's why I'm using it today. But you can type in useal at homedepot.com, or depending on where you are, speak to your local guys and ask for some sort of a butyl waterproof backing tape. Alright, so we've got this Protecto wrap. I've got a roll of this left over from when I did a window in the house. And as far as my research goes, this stuff is the same kind of material. It's sort of a butyl kind of a material that they use to soundproof it. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting a piece to length, maybe about a foot or two, and then it sticks to this inside of the door. Don't even have to wash or anything. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to wash it, but you don't have to. So what I do is I take this protector wrap, I flip it over, I roll out about that much. I'm not doing it in one full piece, mainly because if you were to do it in one full piece, it gets a lot to manage inside the door. So now I've got my piece here, I cut it, I peel this tape back. This protector wrap actually stays on there, so now you just gotta kind of MacGyver it in this hole, like so. Careful not to stick it together. Okay, and then try to get it down there as far as you can. Sorry if that's a little dark. Okay, there, and once you got it in place, you're just pressing it against the door. Perfect. These corner pieces are not the greatest. In fact, what I'm doing is I'm cutting it to about here, and then I'm doing just a little strip for this part, because you see how that's kind of getting caught in there. Cut my next piece. Careful not to slip, I'm working right on my legs here. Just like so. Pull this back. Get in there. Press it on. All the way, so I'm gonna just keep doing that. I'll go all the way up. Okay, so now I've reached this part where there's this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just layering it up to here. I'll do the same from the top. I'll layer it down. And then I'm just gonna take it like so. And press it over. Go up and in and up and in and play it into place. Here we are. So now you can see it looks good. It goes do 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 do. And then right to there. I've tested, the window rolls down fine. So I'll just continue on, finish to here, and then I'll do the upper. Okay, so look at that. Everything's layered on there nice. I've pressed it all the way in. I've gone all the way from the ground all the way up. You can see the protector wrap. So I've got not a lot left. I've got about this much, and I'm gonna just use this on the inside of the door. So this is gonna grab the road noise, and then hopefully the next barrier will grab anything that gets through. All right, so here's my door. I think I'm gonna put a piece here. I'm gonna put a piece there. So all I'm gonna do now is just rub off the dirt so it's got a nice spot to push on to. All right, so I've only got enough to do two pieces, so I decided bottom of the door is most important, and right here is good. So I'll pull this back, and I know it's, like, look at this. So I'm gonna try to contour it into here. Push it there. Get it around that cup. Okay, just like so. Get it around there. Perfect, and then I'll put another piece right here. All right, so I'll put everything back together, and I've been testing this out for a while now, and I'll tell you, the ride is so much quieter. The sound of the music is so much better, and the overall experience is incredible. It's definitely worth the effort to take the time and do this, and for $20 you can have yourself a premium quiet vehicle.